Bye bye chị.
Okay, bye Danang. I am going to Laos on this run. So I'm on a sleeper bus leaving Danang. An interesting experience, and yes, of course you take off your shoes, right? And we're all gonna join me here for this solo trip to Lao Bao Visa Border Run. So join me along for the ride and let's just see how this goes. Currently I'm located in Danang, Vietnam, and I am needing to get a new Vietnam visa, and so that is why there is this visa run trip that I am doing. A really nice community style meal here. It was very delicious. This solo trip is a sleeper bus, and it was the first time I took a sleeper bus. The seats were very comfortable, and you could look out these big windows here for the fabulous view from Vietnam all the way to Laos. The journey takes around 7 hours one way. And I actually really enjoy long bus rides because I actually sleep super well on like buses and things. So if it's a long journey, I just enjoy the view, listen to some music, and I am out like a light. Like, it is a good sleep. And look at these marvelous mountains. I mean, it is a gorgeous view. Partway through the journey, they turned off like the air conditioning and fans and things, so it got very hot in here. I'm not sure what happened with that, but I guess that's just a part of the journey, isn't it? Welcome to Lao Bao Border here in Laos. So exiting Vietnam into Laos is like super slow process. There's lots of cargo things, as you can see, and now I'm just gonna walk over the border and pay the fee into Laos, and then tomorrow I will re-enter into Vietnam. Okay, wow, like an hour and a half later I've entered into Laos. It's quite noisy. They're doing construction, and lovely entrance, right? It says, "Welcome to Dansavanh." I mean, yeah, this is Laos. Very dusty soil, I mean. Walking on this road into the small village I'll be staying in tonight. Just see what happens. So I was walking on the only main road that there is when you enter into Dansavanh when you're in Laos, and they took me to this guest house. The guy with the motorbike who was at the restaurant on the main road, and I spoke in Thai to him and asked him how much the guest room is and everything, and they took me to this place, and it's a basic fan room. Honestly, nothing special, but yeah, it's like right by the bus station, and yeah, I've got to be one night here in Dansavanh, so is what it is. And I mean, the bed is nice enough, right? So here is the guest house I'm staying at here in Dansavanh, and yeah, it's a whole house. Like, it's just a house, isn't it? But the sun is gonna set soon, and I'm gonna get my bus ticket for tomorrow, see what happens, get some dinner. It's like a small village, right? It reminds me of, I mean, in a way, the village I grew up in. So it's nice. So I talked to the people at the bus station, and apparently I have to get the bus on the Lao Bao side. which I'm not sure if that is right or not. And if that's the case, that means I have to walk 1 kilometer over onto the other side of the border to Vietnam. It's possible, it's possible. I'm not sure. But I've arrived at the only temple in this town. It's about time for sunset, and I'm at the pagoda here in Dansavanh. Figured I'd give it a go. I mean, even though this town essentially has like nothing, there is, of course, beautiful pagodas and monks. Hello. Hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. They're probably like, what? We don't get visitors. Hello, hello. Ooh. I've arrived at a cha place. Oh, nice. Woohoo. Okay. สวัสดีค่ะเอาชาเย็นชาเย็นชาเย็นค่ะผมขอโทษอันนึงเย้ When in Laos, you must get a Beerlao, and it's actually my favorite beer. I love Beerlao. It's so good. This is the big one. It was very cheap. And I'm just enjoying myself here, getting a bit drunk in Laos with some good food. I'm packing up because I'm leaving Laos today. Walking over the border, get my stamp of entrance into Vietnam, and then I've got another month in Vietnam, and that's sorted. A guide and everything on how it is that you can do a border run from Danang to Lao Bao Border, and then like also if there are people that have to stay on the other side of the border in Laos and Dansavanh. Yeah, just a like brief guide. So I'm just packing my stuff. I have almost nothing with me. I kind of thought maybe I was gonna have to stay a couple days here, which would have been super boring. But it's because like my visa for Vietnam didn't come yet, but it came as I was crossing the border. I saw that it came on my email, so I'm really glad about that. I'm gonna cross over on the border this morning, listen to some music while I walk. It's about a 1 kilometer walk. Essentials when you go backpacking is definitely, well, of course, your backpack, And then I recommend bringing like a scarf, a sarong. So you can use it as a skirt, you can wrap it up as a dress. You can use it as a makeshift pillow, like super, you know. This is like my top recommendation. And then after that, I recommend a lock. This is my lock. I recommend bringing a lighter. Good morning, Lao. It's hot already, actually. Lots of goats in this town, so cute. Oh, and butterflies. I've got fruit, which I brought with me from Vietnam. There's not really that many places you can buy food here, not gonna lie. So honestly, I've got so much time. I'm not quite sure what the bus time will be for tomorrow. I mean, I've basically got all the time in the world. I've got to walk across the border, yeah? And then get my stamp and get my bus ticket back to Danang. And that's it. No idea what the bus times are. I'm sure there's multiple buses. We shall see. My only mission today is, besides getting my stamp and everything, getting my bus, would be to buy some Beerlao. And I have this. I found this small store here, mission accomplished. I bought some Beerlao cans and this delicious sauce. Oh, I love this sauce. I bought that all the time in Thailand, so I had to buy that too. Got some other snacks, and yeah, this was the store I bought it from. You can 100% tell that this is a border town, yeah, because there's just cargo trucks lined up for this entire main road. They're just shipping things over to the other side, bringing things back on over. And yeah, I'm gonna walk this whole thing. Being in Laos and leaving Laos is quite uneventful. Not too many adventures to share in regards to crazy, chaotic things compared to other trips of mine to Laos. I think it's been pretty uneventful in regards to that because at this point I can speak Thai. And Lao people, they do speak their own dialect of Thai, but it's quite similar to the central Thai, just like general Thai accent. They do have a different accent though. Like I can 100% tell that there's a difference. But yeah, that's helped a lot. I think most people, if they came to this Dansavanh town, they would have problems ordering food, getting in the guest house, and yeah, buying some things at the shops. But I don't know. The building right here is for tourists, like if you need a visa, unless you're Asian, and then over there is that. There's like a shop here, so I'm exiting Laos, and then I'm gonna walk over here, and there's gonna be another building, which is the Vietnam immigration building. I've got my stamp. Here is the entrance into Vietnam. So there's a building, and you're gonna show your things here, and once that's all done, then you're good to go. So when you're in the building, they don't allow videos, right? But that's the building. Just like that, I have entered into Vietnam, and I'm waiting here for my bus to head back to Danang. Pretty relaxed, right? So got to get some food here. This is right near the bus station, pretty popular, lots of people eating here, and yeah, the food's pretty decent. Pit stop, toilet. We just have actually a lot of traffic. That's why. Lots of traffic. Too many big vehicles on the road, I guess. This is my bus. Wait. Arrived in Danang. Wow, wow. Look at all these motorcycles. Okay, I'm back. Oh, wow.
Unbelievable.